All right. Moonless versus Kishi. I'm excited about this match. Let's see who wins on top here. They're both really good. They have really insane crits. You guys already see what comp they are running. We have Moonless on the left here with a Panda, a Drill Dent, Deep-Sea, and Light Igneous. On the right, Kishi with the Gnarlop, NANASLUG, Blighted Flu, and the Lightning. Okay, Moonless goes first. Very slow Gnarlop here. There's a bit of a delay, I think, so some internet issues, but I think we'll be okay. Let's okay. All right, we should be fine. I goes for a forcing of Pambu. Okay, I guess what can we do here? There's a bit of a delay, which kind of sucks, but it is what it is. What will Kishi do here? He does have an insane NANASLUG and a Blighted Fluid as well. I think Pambu is somewhat weak to PD, so he could just do that. He has 2 physical attackers, so we might just swap into Lightning. I'm just thinking about it though. Literally 21 seconds to think of a debilitate move. All right. It's gonna be an interesting match. Just a lot of waiting, I guess. Okay, goes for the Panda Bash now. How much would that do? 42 damage on the Gnarlop. Okay, goes for a swap. Blighted Afterburn. He should take the speed advantage here. He'll be able to swap, or he'll be able to snipe if he wants to. He does have Sea Ice. Complete Confusion is out of the question here. Let's see how much Blighted Bash will do. Ooh, that's a lot of damage. That hurts really, really badly. Oh, dude. This is like a wet dream for Cat Bunny right here, though. I won't lie. 2 lightning and a fire. I'm bringing Cat Bunny back. Okay. All right. Swaps to Drill Dent here. Still has a turn. He's a very slow Drill Dent, if I remember correctly. What's he going to do? He can hit the Complete Confusion here, which he does. And he does hit 3 rounds of being confused. One of the OPS skill in this game is hitting the Complete Confusion, right? That's a really nice confuse though. Screwdriver does a lot of damage. That's a really nice first turn confuse. That's insane. Attacked with a Blighted Bash though. Still a lot of damage. Okay, goes for a toughen up. Okay, so far the Complete Confusion isn't the worst thing ever. He does intend to swap to NANASLUG. I think Moonless still has speed advantage, so this shouldn't snipe. He should be able to at least do one more move here with a confuse. Taking quite a bit though. Okay, goes for a hyper power on the enemy. Oh no, the second turn is gonna do a lot of damage. It's gonna do 100. It's gonna do 100. Okay, almost, I think. I don't know. Okay, all right. Now swaps to Pandemonium here. What's he gonna do? I think he can just swap back into Dark Afterburn. Okay, goes for Majestic instead. Pambu should have the move here. Yeah, he does have the move. I guess we're just gonna do a bit of a Panda Bash, right? I feel like the photosync earlier was a misclick. Maybe. Okay, gets a double move. Uses the speed advantage here. Kishi's on a roll, man. Dude, his crits are really slow. Okay, goes for a confuse. If this does hit, it will save his life. Oh, it does. All right. He could swap here if he wants to, although I feel like he's gonna fight this out. Okay. He does with a Panda Bash. A bit more damage there. 42 with the anti-heal. Let's see. Okay, it's a good confuse, but I feel like he's just gonna swap in the next turn. He'll do a Mother Nature to deal as much damage as possible with the debilitate on him. But he will eventually swap here to Lightning, most likely, because of the anti-heal. Okay, goes to Blighted Afterburn. He will snipe Panda here. Blighted Bash again. It's gonna do a lot of damage. Oh, 65. Apparently, Kishi's winning. At least HP wise, right? And matchup wise, we've seen before already with Basu the NANASLUG against the Light Igneous. It's pretty much oh, it goes for forcing. Okay, I thought he was gonna go for confused there for 1 sec. NANASLUG is as far as we've seen a lot stronger than Light Igneous, but we shall do. We shall see. Goes for a bash. Intends to just kill the Pandemonium here. Has time for at least a Panda Bash, but anti-heal won't really do much. At least do a bit of damage here. And now we will see the MVP of Moonless from last match, and that's his Deep-Sea. Deep Sleep is a little bit useless though, but Acuteness Overload could do some damage. Although I have a big feeling, yeah, this is the right move because he will eventually swap into Lightning here. Or maybe just Gnarlop, who knows? Because Deep-Sea doesn't have the gate, unfortunately. I wish he does, but you know, I can't really. I hope they somehow change like one of Pipsy's abilities. Maybe replace refresh instead, or maybe feebler to negate. But I think that would make things a bit more complicated. Has sleep immunity, so deep sleep is quite useless here. Goes to sacrifice the drill dent for maybe a extra move for like Igneous. You'll have a double move here. But Kishi's on a roll, man. Look at this guy. 49. Slayer of Dark doesn't really do much. Surprise, it's quite useless. Pretty sure I was hoping for a Confuser, but that's okay. Goes for a Reaping Flame. This will do a lot of damage if he does the Poison Mauler, but I don't think it's on cooldown yet, I believe. 90 damage though. It's quite insane. Okay, this is an interesting swap. Goes for the Slayer of Dark instead. Falls to the trap of Kishi or the Tornadoes. Let's hope he doesn't hit the Sleep Hair, or else Moonless will be in big trouble. 114 with the sleep. Oh no. Oh no, with the Spring Shower. That has been nerfed. It's not a geyser anymore, but still a lot of damage. He will do as much damage here as possible with the Slayer of Dark. Does hit the Paralyze. Minus, I can't do math. Someone do math. Dude, this Nana is insane, man. It's hella scary. Yo, someone use Black Flower Pillar. 107. Literally half of HP. Holy. We'll retake his turn advantage here on Kishi. But I think at this point it doesn't really matter, right? Unless Mallow Barrage does some insane damage. But with how Pipsy is built, I don't think this is not doing much. So it's only on the 4 to 6 range for the Mallow Barrage. I think this might be game. Imagine hit Sleep here again. That would be insane. Okay. I missed at least. And that Cyclone misses. Okay, if I were Moonless, I'd just give up here. No, this game is on Kishi. Dude, Kishi's on a roll, actually. And I feel like it's hard to counter this guy because he doesn't have a reserve Miscrit, right? So, but it seems like he does not need it. This NANASLUG is quite literally too strong to go against it. I guess like if you have like maybe Lion will have the best chances to go against him because he can just re-snipe Tornadoes, right? However, you know, before NANASLUG goes down, he will do a lot of damage to your fire crits, which is insane, dude. This game is actually really insane. Imagine entering a tournament that requires 5 miscrits, 20 out of 20 relics, and this guy just decides to show up, hits the sleep once again on a slime wave, and just destroys everyone with his NANASLUG. Holy, dude. Harsh said on chat, how did Basu lose? Essentially physical attacks. Alright. And this Tornadoes being such an insane counter against Light Perlilator there. But yeah. Blighted Bash will secure Kishi's first win on the best of 3 on the upper finals. Well, the upper finals, but upper round, I guess. Kishi has won it. Alright. GG's, man. GG's. Okay, here we go. Let's start the match. Okay, we are watching. Okay, it's still the same team comp. All right, how will you play this around this time, Moonless? Let's see what we can do. Still goes with the Panda Bash on the first move. Oh, it has a double turn. I didn't even notice that. Okay, I'm blind actually. I need double the glasses. Hits the Confuse. We're off to a great start on Moonless' side. What are you gonna do with that Confuse though? Okay, keep on doing the Panda Bash. Okay, it makes sense. No need to complicate things. Goes for a sleep on the Pandemonium and hits it. Uh-oh. That's an unfortunate one. Uh-oh. Oh, man. Dude, that's so unfortunate. Okay. It's still fine. You know, the luck balances out, right? Everything balances out. We're like Thanos here. We balance shit out. Okay, goes for a Debilitate. Does not intend to swap, however. I think he will because he will have a double turn on Blighted Flu. Oh my god. Nice strategy. Goes with a Debilitate and a Snipe on the Blighted Afterburn. Has a lot of damage with the Debilitate on him. It's a really nice swap right there. Really insane move by Kishi. 200 IQ. He might use the Complete Confusion here once again. If he does, I think game 2 is on Kishi's side this time around. Okay, swaps it out. Goes back to Gnarlop, wanting to reset the speed here. Who is slower? And he goes to Gnarlop. Okay, this Gnarlop is a problem. Really slow clear. What the fuck? Granted, this guy doesn't have boss venom. So with the minus 14 speed, he still outspeeds this guy. I guess it makes sense. He's built more for like a physical attacker one instead of the slower one. It's still quite insane that this Gnarlup is really, really good. Has very low speed. Probably a 1-digit speed here. We shall see what he's doing. He's thinking. He's cooking up a strategy. Goes to Lyoning. We'll most likely snipe Drilled in here. We'll see. Okay, he does. Goes for a Scorch Earth. That makes sense. Intensely just Screwdriver this guy out. Yeah, I think it's just a damage check here, right? What the hell is Healing Venom? The fuck does that do? I just noticed that too. What the hell? What does Healing Venom do? Okay, it goes for a Bright Light. Will that be useful against... Okay, it is quite useful in Screwdriver. It's only 9%. So now it's at 80%. Aw. Wait, what? A 2-turn move with 90%? That's kind of... It's kind of ass though, no? Okay, misses the bash though. Uh-oh. This does not look good. The minus 10 accuracy is such a 200 IQ move. Imagine it doesn't hit in the Screwdriver as well. Okay, it does hit. 32 HP left on the Lyoning. Okay. Alright, Poison Mauler does 46. Goes to Pipsy now. Does the Malo Barrage. I don't think that will do enough damage, fam. He will have double turns, right? Oh, he does not have double turns. Oh no. Oh no. The fuck is Healing Venom? Is it just heals? What the hell? Okay, I guess it makes sense. Cyclone, I don't think it will. Oh, it does kill. Holy, 13 HP. Literally the perfect amount. Alright, now the MVP. NANASLUG is here. Okay, switch back to Gnarlup. He will have a double turn here if this Gnarlup is really slow. However, goes for the Light Perlator. Snipe, most likely. There we go. Ripping Flame. Boom, boom, pow. 63 damage. Is that enough? No, 49. 14 HP left. What is he gonna do here? Of course, NANASLUG cannot snipe Perlator, so he will most likely just do a Scorch Earth if he does swap to NANASLUG. But I think it's great that Moonless took off Lyoning in the mix here. A very ballsy sleep. And it hits! What the fuck? 2 out of 2 sleep on the Gnarlup. You can't be serious, right? What the fuck? That's such a boss. And he takes a turn too. There's no way. 110. What the fuck? Nah, that's crazy, dude. What the fuck? I can't swear. I need my videos to be monetized. I bleep them out. Bleep that out. Future me. Probably won't, but yeah. All right. How is Moonless gonna recover from this? At least you know that the sleep will not hit for the next 4 turns. However, it is a 1 HP Gnarlup, so that won't really matter. Switches to Blighted Afterburn with the snipe on the Panda. Goes for Brimstone instead. Okay, mixing up the damage. No damage at all though. It's like he tickled the Panda. Goes for a Photo Sync. Okay. Oh no, the Blighted Bash will do a lot of damage there, man. Oh, it only has 1/3 to do 1 bit of damage. And this might be over. Like HP wise, Kishi is winning the match. Oh, Bash does not kill the Panda though. Panda is still moving forward. Will hit if he hits a Confuse here. He would have a chance, but he does miss. It's not a lucky day for Moonless. It's not a lucky day. Firefly does 12 damage. The BM. Here comes Pipsy now. Alright, Pipsy, you gotta do some insane damage here. Malo Barrage. Hope that deals enough damage. He still has complete confusion in the armory. Armory? The fuck am I saying? Okay, Blighted Bash. Okay, that's not too bad. That's a really tanky Pipsy. What the fuck? Okay, what do you plan on doing here? You can't really deep sleep. Goodness Overload is a strategy to use. He might be forced to, I guess, swap here, right? Well, how much HP does Gnarlup have? That's 19 HP, so most likely, if he does switches to Gnarlup, he would die. Tornadus is a good strat too. Doesn't have SI on the Pipsy. Okay, goes for a Bash. Intends to fight this. -10 accuracy. I mean, why does that matter when Kishi has like 1000% luck? A bit of damage. The healing will help out Peepsy quite a bit. Let's see if Blighted Bash will do enough here. Or at least... Okay, it does miss once. Or I don't know how many times. Twice? 3 times? 4 times? It did hit once though. So at least that will make the Blighted Bash unable to be used again the next turn. Kishi will swap to the NANASLUG. He will most likely snipe here. Okay, I forgot who has speed advantage. Calculation mistake. Mild Barrage. Okay, I think he just intensified this. Hopefully sleep hits. Has a lot of turns to do so. Still has 184 HP. He uses the Cyclone. I think he had Cuteness Overload there, no? Why would he... I don't think... Maybe he doesn't have it up yet, but maybe. Okay. Cyclone the Druid will do a decent amount of damage to Pipsy. But this Pipsy is really, really strong. If this Pipsy ends up not getting slapped on the next Slime Wave, he might have a chance here because he will have Cuteness Overload. Okay. Chance to stop with Blighted Flu. CC is still a scary thing to use here. Okay, goes for the Cuteness Overload. Will negate a bit of the Blighted Bash damage if he does end up using CC. Okay. Will that miss anytime soon? Everything hits. Uh-oh. Still winnable. It's still winnable. I think she's trying to save the CC on the Light Igneous. But if I were him, I would use it right now. Okay. Not sure if that was the strat here though. I guess he will get another Blighted Bash off, right? But Peepsy would still heal on the next one. And he does have a -10 to worry about. And everything hits. Oh no, man. The dream. The dream has become a nightmare. Oh no. He will get double turn here. So he should Scorch Earth here. This is so winnable. If for some reason Slayer of Dark does so much damage, or at least does a good 41. Yeah, I think he lost here. Because when he switches to NANASLUG, one Slime Wave will put him to sleep. I think he missed like 2 times in a row. Slime Wave will hit really hard and put him to sleep. And there we go, 57. Okay, sleep does miss. Well, at least he's unlucky on that part, but damn, Kishi's on a roll, man. 2-0. Kishi takes the first spot in the upper finals? Semifinals? Right? God damn. All right, so Kishi advances to the upper semifinals, right? Bro's on a roll today, man. God damn. GG's, man. GG's. All right, upper bracket match against sureebi versus Slap Yourself. I am here. Wait, hold on. And yeah, this like I said in my recording, this is gonna be an interesting match. I've seen how they play yesterday. I went against Slap Yourself yesterday or the other day, and sureebi, you know, I've pretty much dueled against this guy a lot of times, so I kind of know what they have to do. At the same time, I know how powerful sureebi's team is and how OP that mama is, but we shall see how this match will go. For the moment, it's essentially just a fighting match here, right? I feel like Bubbles might be ahead here because of the high elemental defense, but we shall see. Both are really, really tanky, but a common against an exotic is quite an insane thing to do. Goes for a switcher on Light Bludger. We'll do a tail wham to take the speed advantage, 42 damage. With the +10 fix, switches to Blighted Flower Failure. This time does a bug out, -10 accuracy, but that shouldn't matter too much against this Miscrit as he can gain accuracy. With the fast switch with the Lapin Fire, is it faster? It is not. Goes for a bug away. Goes to Dark Afterburn now. Yo, what the fuck? Why is everything so fast? 64 damage with a Paralyze. Go with the bubbles now. Does not hit the speed advantage. Confused does hit? No. Oh no. It was a Blighted Power Flare. It should do a good amount of damage. Maybe Tickle will kind of negate that in a way. Wait, why is everything so fast? What the fuck? Are they not taking at all? 85 damage and a Feebler with another Confused, but Bubble should be dead here. 4 swapping into the Gnarl up against the Mama. Just, will he hit the Confuse here or a Guilt Trip? Okay, why did everything go faster for 1 sec? What the fuck? What the fuck? Why was everything so fast there for 1 sec? Okay, goes for the Mother's Instinct and the Guilt Trip. Takes the speed advantage because of the no red speed. Mama. Hoof Blast will do a bit of damage on that one. 30 HP plus the 8 fixed damage or the lifesteal. And this will just be another standoff. But currently, Slap Yourself is on the lead with the bubbles being down. Bubbles is quite essential in this match, as you know, Slap Yourself has 2 fire crits. But let's see what we can do here. We do know that Slap and Fire is not faster than Blighted Flower Pillar. So he might have an advantage here. As for the speed wise, as sureebi did take his speed advantage. But we shall see. We shall see how this match will go. But Narlock is making quite a fight with Mama here. Hits the confuse again. 0 out of 2 for the guild trip now. Does a bit of a hoof blast still, and it's quite in trouble. Okay, switches to the Lap and Fire. Goes for the Dark Fluid this time around. Beating Flame should do a good amount of damage, but he might do the same with the Dark Mighty Bash, and he does. That's a lot of damage for a rare Miscrit going against a sniper Miscrit. Goes for the Passion, does not deal enough for it to kill in the next round, but on the next one, he should be dead without dealing a Dark Mighty Bash though. This will put Lap and Fire in trouble. 1 HP left. Should be dead on the next turn against Dark Slitero. And sureebi does not look good here. He is quite in a big trouble, but that Light Bludger could carry this victory towards him. Shall see. Light Tail 1, we should have double moves here. Or maybe just 1 actually, I'm not sure. But does the 10 fixed damage to eventually kill off the Dark Slitero. And it's now the Blighted Flower Pillar against the Light Bludger. Like I said, the bug out minus accuracy will not do as much effective damage against Light Bludger, but he does take the double turn here. But let's see. Okay, 35 on just a single strike. Okay, might have a chance to win this. He might have a chance to win. 44 damage, minus 10 accuracy, but this should not matter with the Light Tailwind. Will get 5 more unless he misses once, which will pose a big problem for him. Does continue with Venom, and the strike and a Tailwind should kill off the... Okay, it does not kill off. Does need a bit more damage, but you need to hope for the best here. Minus 20 accuracy on the Tailwind. Will it hit? Most likely not. Oh, it does hit 64 damage. Okay, this literally turned around real quick. He will take the speed advantage here though. But like I said, Mama is not red speed, so he should... Oh! And the Volt in the last slide misses. Uh-oh. I think he should be okay. Has 50 HP on this guy. He should take another turn here. Shooting Spawn will heal him out for 50. Goes for a guilt trip instead. This should hit. Or else his ability... Okay, I was about to say he'll be very unlucky. But this should secure sureebi's win here. What a comeback. What the fuck? And why is everything moving so quickly? Yo, guys, calm down. Why is everything moving so quickly? Okay, Mother Instinct may finish off with the Molten Coin. Does it finish off? It does finish off. And sureebi will steal the win from Slap Yourself. Win? What the fuck? Okay, slight accent removal there, but that's fine. Yo, why is everything so quickly? What the fuck? I don't think... Oh, okay, the game is starting. Did we see a switch? We did see a switch. And we're a little bit too late already on joining the match, but that's okay. We're here. It seems that Dark Bubbles kind of got fucked up a little bit. Maybe it was the Blighted Flower Pillar on the first turn, or a snipe. Oh no, it's probably a snipe from the Blighted Flower Pillar. But he did switch into the Rolox instead of the Dark Slitero. So this will be an interesting one. I believe who has the speed advantage here? I think sureebi has the speed advantage. Does hit the Confuse on the first turn. Goes for a swipe on the Confuse. Okay, not bad of a Confuse. He goes to a Lap and Fire here for sure, unless he does a force switch here. Okay, goes for Venom. Beating Flame should paralyze the Blighted Flower Pillar and will be able to deal as much damage as he can. 126 on the Blighted Flower Pillar. That's a lot of damage. All right. Passion should do quite a bit of damage here too. But holy 44. Okay, he should be dead here. He either sacrifices or goes for the switch. Just end up switching to the Rolox once again. But I believe that will not outspeed the Lap and Fire, as the Lap and Fire has 5 out of 5 speed. Goes for Mama switch once again. Goes for a Choco Quake this time around. Sleep does miss, so he should have an easy shooting spawn here. How much damage will it do? Will he have a lot of elemental defense? Okay, he does have a lot of elemental defense actually. Granted, that's not the most attacker mama, so that's still decent damage though. Any type of elemental damage is good damage. It's just Lapin Fire here. Once again, he does know that the Beating Flames will do a lot of damage through Dark Afterburn, so he does that. But he does know as well that the Dark Mighty Bash will deal a good amount of damage on Lapin Fire. Although the Lapin Fire did do his job already. Oh, the Passion does miss. Uh-oh. That could be a problem. Plus 14 at physical attack. Okay, he might end up getting dead here, being dead here. But yeah, like I said, Lapin Fire isn't really as useful now. He did his job, you know, dealt as much damage to Blighted Flower Pillar. So currently, even though, you know, he has one Miscrit at low HP and like 2 Miscrits at full HP, I feel like sureebi is still on the top here. Just because of the Blighted Flower being very low HP. But he does switch to a Rolox. Choco Quake misses the sleep once again. This is 0-4-2 for the sleep. And then he should swap here with the Rolox. sureebi has speed advantage, so I don't think it will. I think it will matter here. He may have the double turn here. So he might go just for a shooting spawn and Mother's Instinct. And goes for a switch instead to Bubbles. Okay. He still has speed advantage. Two Flats will do a bit of damage to Bubbles. That's actually a lot of damage for a character that has 4 out of 5 elemental defense. Does deal enough damage as well to Gnarl. But he should have a double turn on Light Bludger here. I think he has red speed or maybe an S+. Who knows? But Light Tailworm should give... Oh, okay. Oh, never mind. All right. I thought Gnarl moved for 1 sec there. Does a bit of landslide. That shouldn't do as much damage as possible. It's only 2 out of 5 EA. Does 31. Does take the speed advantage now, so... I still believe sureebi is winning here. Like, just because of the amount of HP of Blighted Flower Pillar has. For the most part, he can do one more attack, but he switches to Cat Bunny. Choco Quake should hit on the next turn here. Does have SI on the Light Bludger. Goes for a Caramel Cushion instead. And goes for a Strike. Okay, how much will that do? 34. Okay, this Light Bludger is actually kind of insane with the attack. Choco Quake does hit the sleep. 45 damage plus the Sugar Rush. That's a good combo right there. Light Tailworm should do a lot of damage, around 50. Okay, 68 plus the 10 fixed damage. And I feel like this does secure, and the sleep misses again. I think that pretty much secures the sureebi's win here. Most likely. Light Bludger will not die here. We'll be able to do one more Tailworm. But still has a very healthy mama. That's not red speed. The most he could do is just maybe double attack on mama. Okay, it does a bug away here first. Goes to Gnarl up. Okay, this is an interesting match. sureebi will have double moves here. I believe so. So he should maybe set up something here. Goes for a shooting spawn instead. Gets a bit of HP left. Maybe he does a Mother Instinct on the next one. Or does he queue up one of his CC? Okay, goes for the Mother Instinct. But he does know that the Blighted Flower will have double turns here. So let's see if this is still possible. The Blighted Flower Pillar has it confused. So if he does decide to hit this, it would be a miracle for Slap Yourself. And he does hit it. Oh, he does use it, but does it hit? It does hit. Okay, I'm foreshadowing. Okay, my bad, bro. Oops. I did not mean to foreshadow. Does a whisk though. 28 HP on Blighted Flower Pillar. He needs to clutch up right here, right now, in order to win this match. He does have one more confused turn. If he does hit himself here, oh, it does not. That should do a decent amount of damage. 7 HP left. All right, minus 20 accuracy. Will he hit the Mother Instinct here? Okay, it does hit. All right. I would have been nervous there if I was sureebi. And sureebi takes the game. 2-0 Slap Yourself in his very OG team with Lapin Fire. Holy, dude. God damn. GG's, man. GG's.